Welcome to Star Bios. I'm your host, Casey Gold. Today we're going to explore the fascinating life of River Phoenix, a talented actor who left an indelible mark on Hollywood. With his captivating performances and unwavering commitment to social justice, River Phoenix's legacy continues to inspire audiences around the world. Born on August 23, 1970, in Madras, Oregon, River Jude Bottom, later known as River Phoenix, was the eldest of 5 children to John Lee Bottom and Hart Phoenix. His parents, both members of the Children of God cult, met while traveling through Europe and eventually settled in Oregon. The family's early years were marked by a nomadic lifestyle, with frequent moves between Oregon, California, and Florida. River's childhood was unconventional, to say the least. His parents' involvement with the Children of God cult exposed him to a world of spiritual exploration and social activism from a young age. The family would often attend rallies and protests, instilling in River a strong sense of justice and compassion. As River's mother, Hart, recalled, "We wanted our children to be aware of the world around them, to think critically, and to care deeply about others." In 1977, the Bottom family moved to Venezuela, where John Lee worked as a missionary for the Children of God. It was during this period that River began to develop his love for music and acting. He would often perform in local theater productions and sing with his siblings, showcasing a natural talent that would later become a hallmark of his career. The family returned to the United States in 1979, settling in Los Angeles. River's parents began to distance themselves from the Children of God cult, seeking a more stable and traditional lifestyle for their children. It was during this time that River started attending local schools, including the Westland School in Los Angeles. Although his education was unconventional, River proved to be an avid learner, devouring books on history, philosophy, and literature. River's early influences were diverse and eclectic. He spent hours listening to music by Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, and the Beatles, developing a deep appreciation for the art of storytelling through song. He also became fascinated with the works of authors like J.D.D. Salinger and George Orwell, whose writings on social justice and personal freedom resonated deeply with him. As River entered his teenage years, he began to explore his passion for acting in earnest. He landed small roles in local theater productions and television shows, including a guest spot on the popular series Family Ties. These early experiences not only honed his craft, but also introduced him to a community of like-minded artists and activists who shared his commitment to social justice. River's relationship with his family was incredibly close. His parents, although unorthodox in their approach to parenting, instilled in him a strong sense of values and compassion. His siblings, Rain, Joaquin, Liberty, and Summer, were equally influential, providing a supportive and creative environment that encouraged River's artistic expression. As we explore River Phoenix's early life, it becomes clear that his unique upbringing, marked by a blend of spiritual exploration, social activism, and creative expression, laid the groundwork for his future success. With his family's encouragement, River began to pursue his passion for acting, setting the stage for an extraordinary journey that would take him from the sun-kissed hills of Oregon to the bright lights of Hollywood. Join us next time as we delve into River Phoenix's remarkable rise to fame, examining the pivotal roles, career-defining moments, and personal struggles that shaped his brief but brilliant career. River's breakthrough role came in 1986 with Rob Reiner's classic coming-of-age film, Stand By Me. Based on a novella by Stephen King, the movie follows 4 young friends as they embark on a journey to find the body of a missing boy. River's portrayal of Chris Chambers, a charismatic and troubled teenager, earned him critical acclaim and recognition within the industry. As Reiner recalled, River was an incredibly talented young actor who brought a depth and nuance to his performance that was remarkable for someone so young. The success of Stand By Me led to a string of notable roles for River, including The Mosquito Coast, A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, and Little Nikita. However, it was his critically acclaimed portrayal of Danny Pope in Sidney Lumet's 1988 film Running on Empty that cemented his status as a rising star. The movie tells the story of a family of con artists who must confront their past when their son begins to question their lifestyle. Rivers' performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor, making him one of the youngest nominees in Oscar history. Rivers' experiences on the set of Running on Empty had a profound impact on his life and career. He formed close bonds with his co-stars, including Judd Hirsch and Christine Latty, who became like a surrogate family to him. The film's themes of identity, morality, and redemption also resonated deeply with River, who was struggling to come to terms with his own past and his place in the world. As Rivers' career continued to soar, he found himself drawn to roles that explored complex social issues and personal struggles. He appeared in films like My Own Private Idaho and Dogfight, which tackled themes of identity, alienation, and the search for meaning in a chaotic world. These roles not only showcased Rivers' versatility as an actor, but also reflected his own interests and passions. Despite his success, River struggled with personal demons, including addiction and depression. He had begun experimenting with drugs and alcohol at a young age, and as he grew older, these habits became increasingly problematic. In interviews, River spoke candidly about his struggles, using his platform to raise awareness about the dangers of substance abuse and the importance of seeking help. Rivers' commitment to social justice and activism also remained the constant theme throughout his career. He was an outspoken advocate for environmental causes, animal rights, and LGBTQ+ issues, using his fame to bring attention to these important topics. His passion and conviction inspired countless fans around the world, cementing his status as a role model and a symbol of hope for many. As we explore River Phoenix's remarkable rise to fame, it becomes clear that his unique blend of talent, passion, and conviction set him apart from his peers. From his breakout performance in Stand By Me to his critically acclaimed portrayal of Danny Pulp in Running on Empty, Rivers' career was marked by a series of bold choices and creative risks that continue to inspire audiences today. Join us next time as we examine the final years of River Phoenix's life, including his struggles with addiction, his personal relationships, and the tragic circumstances surrounding his untimely death. As Rivers' career continued to soar, he found himself increasingly struggling with addiction. He had begun experimenting with drugs and alcohol at a young age, and as he grew older, these habits became more problematic. Despite his efforts to seek help, Rivers' addiction began to take a toll on his personal and professional life. In interviews, he spoke candidly about his struggles, using his platform to raise awareness about the dangers of substance abuse and the importance of seeking help. One of the most significant relationships in Rivers' life during this period was with actress Winona Ryder. The two met on the set of My Own Private Idaho and began a romantic relationship that would last for several years. Ryder has spoken publicly about the depth of their connection, describing River as her soulmate. However, their relationship was also marked by struggles with addiction and personal demons. In 1993, Rivers' addiction reached a crisis point. He had been struggling to find meaningful roles and was feeling increasingly disillusioned with the film industry. On October 31, 1993, River collapsed outside the Viper Room, a nightclub in Los Angeles, after ingesting a lethal combination of heroin and cocaine. He was just 23 years old. The news of Rivers' death sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. Fans around the world mourned the loss of this talented young actor, who had touched so many lives with his performances. In the aftermath of his death, Rivers' family and friends spoke out about the dangers of addiction and the importance of seeking help. Despite his tragic passing, River Phoenix's legacy continues to endure. His performances in films like Stand By Me, Running on Empty, and My Own Private Idaho remain some of the most iconic and influential of his generation. His commitment to social justice and activism also continues to inspire fans around the world. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in Rivers' life and career, with many younger actors citing him as a role model and inspiration. Actors like Leonardo DiCaprio and Joaquin Phoenix have spoken about the impact that River had on their own careers, and his influence can be seen in many aspects of popular culture. As we look back on River Phoenix's life and career, it is clear that he was a complex and multifaceted individual, full of contradictions and paradoxes. He was a talented young actor who struggled with addiction and personal demons, but also a passionate advocate for social justice and a symbol of hope for many. His legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences around the world, and his memory will be cherished by fans for generations to come. As River's mother, Hart Phoenix, so eloquently put it, River was a shooting star, burning brightly in the sky, and though he was with us for only a short time, his light will continue to shine on. Join us next time as we explore the enduring impact of River Phoenix's life and career and the ways in which his legacy continues to inspire and influence new generations of actors, activists, and fans. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.